The man found himself on the island of the little people, waking up to discover his body bound tightly with ropes, even his canvas shoes locked. As he sat up, the ropes restraining him snapped, sending the tiny people flying. The man, now standing, thought he was dreaming. Still in shock and disbelief, a long spear was hurled towards him. The little people then tossed hooks, forcefully pulling the man to the ground, knocking him unconscious. When the man regained consciousness, he was securely tied up and brought to the city. The inhabitants were incredibly curious about this giant. At the castle gates, they propped the man upright. Even the princess, upon seeing the man's enormous stature, was at a loss for what to do. The general beside her decided to use the man for plowing fields. With permission granted, the man was locked away in a cave. There, he met Jack, an enemy of the general, and they successfully became friends. The following day, the man was harnessed with tools and began plowing the land. Unexpectedly, at that moment, spies from an enemy nation infiltrated the area. As the alarm sounded, the general hastily maneuvered the man towards the castle. After a comical sequence of steps, they finally reached the castle. However, the general, in an attempt to win the princess's affection, prepared to rescue her alone. Jack, aware of the general's true capabilities, untied the man's restraints and implored him to save the princess. He also removed all the shackles from the man's body. Meanwhile, the princess was on the verge of being abducted. The man swiftly grabbed the two assailants and tossed them into the pool, successfully rescuing the princess. The general, having barely climbed out of the water, realized it was already over. But the danger wasn't limited to the princess. Even the king was trapped in a raging fire. The people urgently pleaded with the man to find a way to get water. The man, after a moment of hesitation, performed an astonishing act.